October is Audiology Awareness Month, and a new law just went into effect allowing more affordable hearing aids for those who need them. Here to explain a little bit further is Dr. Kristen DeSells from St. Luke's Hearing Services. Welcome, Dr. DeBlend. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I will say I'm learning a lot as we were getting ready to do this interview today. And so first I think we need to address what this law was and what does it mean to people out there?
Absolutely. So the law was signed into effect over the summer that is going to open the door for FDA to work with some manufacturers to develop a hearing aid for those for a mild to moderate hearing loss. Currently, there is nothing that's federally regulated for patients. Any hearing aids that folks are buying over the internet have no federal regulations, no controls, no safety precautions in place. So the law is stepping in saying, hey, we need to develop something for consumers' best interest that is safe to use. So now they have 3 years to come up with a hearing aid and develop a hearing aid that's safe for patient use and is going to be marketed appropriately.
Because what I've been able to learn from you is that people wait to get hearing aids because of the cost.
Yep, so the average patient waits between 7 and 10 years from the time they first notice a hearing loss to the time they actually do something about it. Some of the reasons why they wait is for the stigma. I mean, really, when you think about hearing aids, who wants to wear a hearing aid? I think they're really cool, but this is what I do for a living. But so hopefully with the over-the-counter hearing aid, some of that negative stigma will start to go away. The second problem is the cost. So hearing aids, prescription hearing aids are more expensive, and many insurance companies do not cover the cost of hearing aids. So this will open the door for more affordable hearing aids.
Because if people say they choose to wait for one of those two reasons, what are the long-term effects of waiting?
So what we're learning about the brain is so interesting. We're learning that the hearing plays a crucial role in keeping that brain active. And the longer you wait to actually treat your hearing loss, your brain starts to atrophy. In other words, it starts to shrink. So your brain needs that stimulus to stay active and therefore help hopefully delay the onset of cognitive decline and earlier onsets of dementia.
Wow, I had no idea that there was such a connection between those two.
There is, yeah.
And so obviously this bill is positive, and then hopefully more people will get the hearing aids when they need them instead of waiting. But like most things in life, there's also another side to it, right?
Right. Well, our concern more is that folks will go and purchase a hearing aid or over-the-counter hearing aid without consulting an audiologist, because number one, in your hearing health care, you need to find out what you're working with. Once we understand fully the level of hearing loss you have, the type of hearing loss that you have, then we can make a right decision. Okay, is the over-the-counter hearing aid your best option? Is it something as simple as earwax that could be taken out by an audiologist or an ear, nose, and throat specialist? Is it good old-fashioned hearing loss that's a little bit more than what an over-the-counter hearing aid can do, and thereby work with an audiologist for a very fine-tuned and specific hearing aid for your needs? Or do you need a referral to an ear, nose, and throat specialist for medical involvement?
So if you are, say, working with an audiologist such as yourself, you say it's kind of a journey and that people really do need to not pay attention to the stigma, because talk about the technology. I mean, hearing aids, the size of them, everything about them has definitely evolved.
Oh, absolutely. So hearing aids have evolved so much where you really don't even notice that they're there. I tell my patients, what's going to age you more? Is this invisible hearing aid that nobody can see going to make you look older, or are you saying, huh? What did you say? I think that ages you just a little bit more than a hearing aid. So the hearing aids are very small. They have computer chips inside where I fine-tune the hearing aid for you based upon your hearing loss, your specific hearing needs, your lifestyle. So if your lifestyle is very active and in and out of different listening environments, we need to fine-tune that hearing aid specifically for your needs.
Again, touching on that journey that you say it is
absolutely.
of getting a hearing aid. And we do want to point out October is Audiology Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Really quickly, what does that mean?
Okay, so I like to say everybody has a month, and audiologists have picked October to be ours. So this is where I like you to think about, when was the last time you had a hearing test? It's always great to have a baseline so you know where you are and keep on top of it. Our St. Luke's patients, they say get your eyes and your ears tested the same day. Coming in for your eyes, let's go ahead and check your ears at the same day.
There you go. There's the information on your screen. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Great, thank you.